Hey everybody, welcome to Heat My Shorts. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's go for a walk around the yard. I can't remember if I've even shown the pepper plants at all this year since I started them. I started the seeds February 16th and March 4th. I fertilized and planted the seeds, the seedlings out in the yard here on May 17th. And I plan on fertilizing them this Saturday on June 5th. I was supposed to do it last weekend, but I forgot. So let's go for a little walk. That's Maggie. Maybe you haven't seen her in a little while. Actually, this video was kind of inspired by Paula from 802 Heat and Funky Food with Dave. She mentioned on their video, they gave me a verbal shout out on their video yesterday, and she mentioned that she hadn't seen Maggie in a while. So here's your Maggie. Here's your Maggie. That's to everyone, not just Paula, but thank you, Paula, for mentioning that you hadn't seen Maggie in a while. What do you smell? Let's go for a walk. Okay, there we go. We haven't done this in a while. A lot of sorts here. So here are 2 chocolate bootla pepper plants. Oh, there's the shadow. And you can see there are some blossoms on it already. It's pretty wild. Here's my other one, or one of the other ones. Not so much producing blossoms on that one. I have some dill. That marigold died. I don't know why. 2 of them randomly died, and the other ones are all doing great. What are they? These are asters. These have just popped up all over the place, so I distributed them all over the place again this year. Over to the long pepper bed, as I've decided to name it. I have 6 Kangstar Lemon Starbursts that are not doing too well. They're not going to, I don't think they're going to perish. They will grow. They will expand and fill out, I'm sure. Some little blossoms on these 2. All sorts of mess of plants here. There's some Swiss chard in the middle, some dill, some marigolds, some, I forget if those are violas or pansies. I forget, to be honest, but it's one of the 2. Some nice yellow ones there. I'm getting sidetracked. More Kangstar Lemon Starbursts. There's all 6 of them. 2 cherry bomb pepper plants that are producing more elongated peppers. They look like jalapenos, so I don't know if they've cross-pollinated or if they're just the first ones of the season and they look different. We'll see what happens. Over here are the other 2 chocolate bootlas, both very little, both producing flowers. Yeah, here's the other marigold that died. I did find another volunteer one, so I plunked it in there rather. Row of sunflowers along the back there. More dill, more dill. I think these are snapdragons, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a weed called fireweed that looks like snapdragons, kind of. So we'll see what happens there. Here is the dog. She is such a good little doggy. She really wanted to be outside this morning. She hasn't even eaten her breakfast yet. So I suppose this video is also thanks to Miss Maggie here. Over to here we have 3 yellow 7-pot brain strains. I just call them yellow brains because it's easier to say, it's quicker to say. Some more of these violas or pansies, I'm not sure what they are, but just plucked them out of that big bed there and I'll find a home for them. Really pretty, I don't know what you'd call that, multicolored marigold. I really like the look of that one. More yellow brains, flowers. Another yellow brain, little buds. See, the plants are all quite small, except for the jalapenos and the cherry bombs. Back to the rear garden, the back garden. Red Reaper, just one. I don't think I grew any Red Reapers last year. I think this is chamomile, sunflowers, violas. I forget what those are called. That might even be a weed, I'm not sure. Then there's 5? Yes, 5 purple jalapenos here. There you go. Hopefully you can see those. All sorts of flowers. I love Oh, can you see that? Yeah, those purple, where are we? Those purple flowers are really nice. I don't know if you heard that sneeze. One of the neighbors just sneezed. That was a good one. Yeah, here's the purple jalapenos. Just speed it up here. I guess not. I guess I don't really need to speed it up. It's the first pepper tour of the year. And one more back here. And I also created, I've added more dirt and created these little walls just so I could build it up with more dirt. And I put a row of rocks, honk, around it for drainage. It seems to be working. Over to here, 4 yellow reapers. 2 are very sad looking. These ones I didn't think were going to survive, but now I'm quite sure they are going to survive. Just hopefully they grow into something that produces some pods. And back here, these 2 are bigger. Also yellow reapers. I feel like this is a flower and not a weed that I should pick. I forget what it is, but I feel like that's a thing. Let me know if you recognize that. It might be fireweed. Some of them turn out kind of a reddish, brownish color. Then I have 2 tomato plants that my awesome neighbor gave me. I don't know what type of tomatoes they are, but that's okay. I will definitely eat them. This is, I believe this is spinach, and it's all gone to seed. I put it in the coolest corner of the yard and planted it early, but it all went to seed. It's not even that hot yet, but it is, I suppose it's fire season in some parts of the country already. Luckily not here yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Apparently it's going to be a hot summer. I mean, summers, they're usually hot, but an extra hot summer. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's about it. So I guess we'll have a hangout with Maggie. There's nothing up front this year, nothing in buckets this year. I grew 25 plants. I didn't lose a single one in seedling stage, which is awesome. I think that's a first. So we'll see how the season goes. Let's have a hangout with this dog. Right, Maggie? Yeah. Yeah, Maggie is such a good girl. She'll be 14 this year in August. Hey? You'll be 14 this year. You're such a good dog. Can I have a paw? Yeah, you're a good girl. Trying to think if there's anything else to mention. Probably all sorts of things, but I can't think of what they are. Should have made notes of them, but I only made notes of the pepper schedule. So I suppose that's about it. What do you think, Maggie? You still haven't eaten your breakfast. You should eat your food. And I think King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is going live today. I couldn't tell you what time because time zones are different, and I couldn't give you a time frame because I don't know how long it's going to be before this video gets uploaded. But highly recommend subscribing to their YouTube channel, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They live stream every show, well, every show that they're allowed to live stream due to the venue's restrictions, and play 2 to 3 hour sets. Very diverse sets of music. They'll play thrash metal, techno, some, what would you call it? I guess it's like blues, some boogie style, some boogie blues we could call it. I really don't know. All sorts of stuff, great stuff, and fun vibe. They don't take it too seriously. They have fun with their music, with their career, and they own their own record label, so they can do whatever they want too, which is pretty awesome. Highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. Right, Maggie? One more high five. Good girl. What a good doggy. Yes. I hope you've enjoyed the pepper tour. We will not be doing them every week because I haven't been even doing a video every week, but I'll show them to you from time to time. I suppose I really don't know. I don't have a schedule or a plan for the channel these days. I'm just kind of focusing on the home and my own mental health because that's more important. Hope you all have a great day. I love you all. Hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been Heat My Shorts with Maggie and Steve. Maggie Show. Bye-bye.